Revolutionizing women's football, the rise of scout networks. Imagine being out in the middle of the night, parked in a McDonald's lot just to get Wi-Fi for a crucial call. That's the reality for many scouts in women's football. While the male side of the game often enjoys a well-established scouting infrastructure, women's football is still in its early days, struggling with a significant gap that leaves talented players flying under the radar. But there's a fresh wave of change coming, led by passionate clubs eager to change the game's future. Take Southampton's women's team, for example. Their recruitment boss, Dean Gibson, is on a mission to find and train the next generation of scouts dedicated to spotting women's football talent. His club's initiative, the Starling Bank Scout School, is now in its second year. This 15-week program is packed with aspiring scouts, 20 in total for 2025, with over 160 applicants vying for just a handful of spots in 2024. The demand speaks volumes. More people see the untapped potential in the women's game and want to be part of its growth. Gibson points out that the market is crying out for more scouts, people who can identify promising players early, from grassroots levels to emerging talents. He emphasizes that while clubs today have the basics covered, coaches, physios, staff, they're now thinking bigger. How do we develop the next step for our club? The answer is scouting, not just for their own team but across the entire pyramid, helping more talented women break through. The program itself mixes classroom learning with practical experience. Trainees learn about data analysis, report writing, and how to evaluate players in real scenarios, watching Southampton's young talent and writing detailed scouting reports. Participants include both men and women, young and old, which is a positive sign for diversity in the sport's future talent pipeline. They also gain insights from Southampton sports scientists and analysts, but the real gold lies in learning from the club's recruitment experts, including Gibson himself. A former recruitment head at Hibs, Gibson shares his journey. Initially the only women's football scout in the championship, an environment he found exhilarating yet demanding. He describes scouting as a game of patience, hope, and pure passion. Hours spent watching games, waiting for that one moment when a player's talent shines through. The thrill of signing someone who then makes a difference. In women's football, where data is often sparse compared to the men's game, scouting in person becomes even more vital. Gibson notes that top clubs like Barcelona or Bayern Munich have a treasure trove of data, making player discovery easier. For clubs like Southampton, it's still a challenge. They have to do a lot of manual work, relying on keen eyes and deep knowledge. But some of their recent signings prove the approach is paying off. All in all, this initiative isn't just about filling a gap. It's about reshaping the future. More scouts, more eyes on talent, and more opportunities for women to shine in the sport. The more clubs invest in scouting, the higher the overall standard of women's football will climb. Who knows, maybe one day, the next big star will be spotted right in their local neighborhood, thanks to a dedicated scout in pursuit of a dream.